The Tennessee Titans escape with a victory against the Chicago Bears as they win 27-21. Whew! You are watching the MJ Take on Sports Fan Entertainment. Welcome to the MJ Take on Sports Fan Entertainment. Odd ending and finish here, but the Tennessee Titans get it done as they defeat the Chicago Bears 27-21. But boy, oh boy, do they try to lose this one, man, especially the defense. I mean, offensively, let's call it what it is. They got conservative. The coaching staff, I believe, was to blame there. But hey, they got the victory, so I guess I won't complain too much. But let me complain a little bit because I'm just a little perturbed by some of the things that I saw today. Okay, first of all, I was watching this game. And the game went into halftime, and I think it had to do with the combination of when the audio went out, and I only got 5 hours of sleep last night and whatever, but I said, man, I'm going to go take a nap. And I expected to only nap during halftime, but then I ended up napping throughout the entire second half. So then after the game, I popped up my NFL Game Pass, and I watched the second half of the game. And I had some people tweeting me saying, oh my God, what are they doing? They're going to choke this game away. And I said, no, people are exaggerating. It can't be that bad. Okay, it was pretty bad. As the Bears probably should have won this football game, or at least should have went ahead, definitely should have went ahead with about 40 to 30 seconds left in this game. Matt Barkley, who threw for over 300 yards today, went down the field at the end of the game, put two balls right in his receiver's hands. The first one was to Josh Bellamy on 1st and goal. This might be the worst drop I've ever seen. It was so bad. This guy, first of all, he tried to catch the football. He was a cornerback. Okay, the guy jumped up, had his knees up in the air, tried to absorb the ball like he's never caught a ball before in his life. I would expect this kind of catching technique from my 7-year-old nephew. Okay, I don't know what this guy was doing. Then you saw Deontay Thompson, or whatever his name is. No one knows what his name is. These Bears wide receivers are such no names, and still they shredded our secondary today. So this Deontay Thompson, or whatever his name is, this guy sliding, and he couldn't catch a ball that was right in his chest. Now, I'm going to give him a little bit of slack. Not too much slack, but a little bit. Okay, because that's a tough catch to make, I guess. Whenever you're sliding, it's kind of difficult. When you think about it, sure, intuitively, it is a little bit difficult to make that catch. But I've never had to make that catch before in my life, and I could believe that it's kind of difficult. But the first one, Josh Bellamy, you received no slack whatsoever. What a horrible drop, and the Bears should have went ahead, okay? And they probably would have won this game because at this point we were doing nothing offensively, and there's not much reason to believe we would have went down the field and scored a field goal. It was possible, certainly. We have Marcus Mariota at quarterback, but there just wasn't much reason to believe. But again, we got the win. I'm going to complain a little bit more, though. Our defense, it's bad, okay? I think it's just bad, especially the secondary. We talked about it time and time again. We tried to play LaShawn Sims more today, the 5th round pick out of Southern Mississippi. This guy got rode up the field, especially during that last drive. Matt Barkley said, this guy sucks. I'm just going to keep throwing to this guy over and over and over again, ride him up the field, and we're going to win the game. Luckily for him, or I guess unluckily for him, LaShawn Sims, I don't think he was on the field during this last sequence, so he wasn't able to get the final touchdown, but man, he rode him right up the field during that last drive. So LaShawn Sims isn't good enough. We already know Parrish Cox isn't good enough. Bryce McCain, he sucks, but I don't think he played that poorly today, so I'll give him a little bit of slack. Jason McCourty, he had the huge pass interference call in the first quarter, but outside of that, he didn't really do much, so I won't blame him too much. But man, Parrish Cox and LaShawn Sims, y'all suck. Okay, and I'd love to say call up Kalen Reed and get him on the football field, but I'd probably believe that John Robinson and Mike Mularkey, I just shivered a little bit. I believe that those two would know if Kalen Reed can play because they're just so desperately looking for cornerbacks. I think if Kalen Reed could play, they'd have him out there. I want to believe that, but I'm not 100% sure on that. And also, by the way, Valentino Blake. I mean, this guy is such a moron. Did you hear this guy tweeting nonsense, saying nonsense after last week's game? This guy's a clown. He's a baboon. All right, so we just have clowns in the secondary. And I'm so sick of average Williamson. Okay, this guy's so average. Wesley Woodyard, he played really well today. Average Williamson, led up a touchdown to Daniel Brown, the whitest tight end you'll ever see. I mean, who is this guy? No one knows who this guy is. He gave up a touchdown to him, still did not have a tackle for loss today. You are God, I don't get this guy. You are an inside linebacker for the Tennessee Titans. You're 6'1", 240 pounds. You're supposed to be a run, stopping linebacker. That should be your move, okay? You have these big arms, this big butt, you have this big wide frame. I don't know why he can't diagnose. Oh, wait a minute. Jordan Howard's about to run to the left. Let me blow up this play, rush this gap, and get him down for a 2 or 3 yard loss. That would help us a lot, dog. And he can't do it. We need smarter players on this football team. I am on the bandwagon or whatever that we need to draft a linebacker either in the first round or definitely in the third round, an inside linebacker to pair with him or to replace him. If you want to keep him out there, that's fine. He's not bad, but he's average, right? And you need someone in the middle there that's actually smart, because as we build this Super Bowl team, and that's what we're trying to do, right? This ain't gonna work against the Raiders. This ain't gonna work against the New England Patriots. This ain't gonna work against the Pittsburgh Steelers. We need big time defensive players that can make huge plays, and there's a couple inside linebackers in this upcoming draft by the names of Zach Cunningham and Reuben Foster that can make these kind of plays. They can get these run stuffs and these tackles for losses that we need so desperately. You look at Denor Cersei, who we have a strong safety, and he had an interception today. But come on, man, this guy isn't anything spectacular. This guy doesn't blow up any plays. And you look and you see Jabril Peppers, and you say, wait a minute, this guy could be good. We need some smarter players, some guys that can blow up some freaking plays, as well as guys on the outside of the quarterback position that can turn around, intercept a pass, or just knock it down or do something. Just cover. I mean, Parrish Cox can't cover. LaShawn Sims can't turn around. Valentino Blake is an idiot. We just need better players. We need smarter players. This defense, God, it's bad. It's BAD bad. And we have some good players, right? Brian Arakpo, Derek Morgan's having a great year. Jarrell Casey, he's still playing well. Not as well as I'd like, but he's playing well. So we still have definitely some good players, but we just need to improve because we need to start moving towards a Super Bowl, okay? That's our move, okay? I don't want to plateau at a 10-6 Cincinnati Bengals, where they've been for the last 4 years. I want to progress to a Super Bowl. I want to be the Seahawks. I want to be the Raiders where they are now. I want to be the Patriots where they are now. And if we're going to progress in this fashion, we need smarter players, especially on defense. We need smarter players right now. We don't have them. Now, offensively, we could run the ball today. Okay, DeMarco Murray only averaged like 2-point-something yards per carry. However, Derrick Henry got on the football field. It was nice to see him, and for some odd reason, he found a lot of success today running the football. I don't know why, but he did. Okay, so that was nice to see. Get him some more carries. That's fine with me. You look at our passing game. Marcus Mariota, 2 touchdowns today, 0 interceptions, but only 23 passes thrown. We ran the ball more than we passed it today, and I know a lot of you like that, right? For some reason, I've had this conversation with a lot of you guys. You like when we run more than we pass. You like when our run pass distribution is 50-50. To you, this is good. To me, this is bad. We need to be throwing, even in a game where we are ahead, whatever we were ahead, 24-7. I don't care. Throw the football some more. Okay, we have Marcus Mariota. You don't need to throw the ball downfield and do risky passes, but damn it, do some slants, do some screens, do some quick throws. You can trust him to do that, and you'll put the foot on the gas pedal, and you'll go ahead. So far, they won't be able to believe it. Remember, we did this against the Packers. That's why the Packers couldn't come back, because we said, wait a minute, let's just keep throwing on them. They can't stop us. And today, we let off the foot on the gas pedal. We did. It was so evident that's what we were doing. Yeah, we threw one little deep ball to Kendall Wright, but you could tell the coaching staff, they just wanted to run the football. They didn't really want to do much in terms of the passing game in the second half, and I felt this was a huge mistake. Keep throwing it on them. We saw Marcus Mariota do this at Oregon. We need to embody what he used to do at Oregon. We're up by 24 at the half. Let's keep throwing, okay? And let's go up by 48. That needs to be our move in the future if we're going to be this Super Bowl team that I believe we can end up being. So when it comes to our future prospects in terms of this season, the Texans lost today. We are now half a game behind in the AFC South. I want to be optimistic, but honestly, I've lost all hope at this point, almost all hope. I'd say maybe there's a 10 to 15% chance that we can win this division, but this is what I cannot get behind, and I'm done flip-flopping on this issue. If we get swept by the Colts, if we're getting swept by the Colts and we're losing to the Chargers, why are we good enough now to go beat the Broncos, the Chiefs, and the Jaguars, and the Texans? Really? I mean, we need to win 3 out of those 4 games, right? If we're getting swept by the Colts, why are we going to win 3 out of those 4 games? I don't see it. Why are we good enough now to be the Broncos? Now, the interesting thing and the hope that I'll give us and the chance that I'll give us against the Broncos and the Chiefs is we haven't seen our team against a low-scoring, good defensive team since the Houston Texans, right? And maybe the Detroit Lions. We beat the Lions, we lost to the Texans. We haven't faced that kind of team this season. Okay, so possibly we're a good matchup for that. I don't think so. I think we're going to struggle offensively, won't move the football, and then our defense is so bad to the point where we just lose anyway. But maybe for some reason we actually do well against that type of team and we beat either the Broncos and the Chiefs. But then, again, we just got swept by the Colts, right? We're still having these poor tendencies, these curses, these AFC South curses are still upon us. So why am I now to believe that we're going to sweep the Jaguars for the first time in years, right? We just got swept by the Colts. So are we finally ready to break that? Are we finally ready to beat the Texans? Let's say that final game is for the AFC South Championship. Are we even ready to win that? I know the Texans don't look good, but we lost to them. We just got swept by the Colts, man. It doesn't appear as if we're ready, as if we're good enough to finally break through yet. Maybe this bye week we get invigorated and we get motivated and we come up and we play well and we win out and whatever. But I don't think there's enough evidence to suggest that. If you want to believe that as a fan, that's fine. I just don't think there's any evidence. I think there's none, right? The only evidence you can point to is that Packers victory. Now, that Packers victory was impressive, but that was just one game. And then the Jaguars won. That was pretty impressive too, but you still look at the Chargers loss and the Colts losses. I mean, those are so recent. They hurt so much. And I think they proved that we're just not good enough already yet. Now, I'll tell you this. Okay, after this season, this is our division for years to come. Okay, if we do well on these first round picks, on these third round picks, if we sign a free agent or two, hopefully we will. This is our damn division, dog. You see how Marcus Mariota is playing now? 25 touchdowns to, I believe, 8 interceptions on the season. He ain't going down from here. This is our division 2017 onward. Okay, the Colts will be back, okay? But I think we'll be better. All right, so you're going to see this team do well for the next number of years. Now, Mike Mularkey may limit us a little bit, but we'll see about that. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But this year winning the AFC South, I can't buy it. I'm sorry. So there you go. This ends my Tennessee Titans versus Chicago Bears game recap. Now, what I'm going to do now, from the rest of the season onward, and probably for the rest of my time doing this channel, I'm going to upload a separate video for my early game recaps. So stick around for that if you're looking for that. It will be up right after this video is up. What were your thoughts on this Titans and Bears game? Comment down below. I want to know. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and most importantly, to subscribe. And until next time, this has been the MJ Take on Sports Fan Entertainment, and I'm out.